Hi, my love. Today, let's talk about inspired action because I see a lot of misconceptions around this topic. People often think of action in terms of effort, struggle, forcing things to happen. But what does inspired action really mean, both when manifesting consciously and unconsciously? So let's begin first when manifesting unconsciously. My love, everything you do is inspired, meaning every action you take is driven by your internal state of being. Your state could be one of lack, fear, desperation, flow, trust. If, for example, you are in a state of lack, you might find yourself constantly checking your bank balance, worrying about money, or working hard to get more money but still fail to maintain that wealth. In other areas, whether it's applying for a job, sending a text, or making a financial decision, everything is guided by the assumptions you hold, and the results will reflect that. When we talk about manifesting consciously, inspired action means something else, especially in the manifestation community. It is action that does not feel like effort. It happens naturally because it is an extension of your assumed reality. In the moment, it feels automatic, just like breathing. For example, let's say you're manifesting love. If you have fully assumed the state of being loved, desired, you might suddenly feel the urge to go to a cafe or reach out to an old friend. And through a series of events, you meet your person. You didn't overthink it or force it, it simply happened as a natural movement from your state. The same applies to money. If you assume yourself to be financially abundant, you might spontaneously decide to apply for a certain position, start a project, or even receive an unexpected opportunity through a casual conversation. The key is that these actions are not taken from a place of doubt or lack, but as a natural unfolding of the reality you have already claimed as yours. It's important to understand that these inspired actions, which are driven by your state of being, do not create your reality. Your assumptions do. Your reality is shaped the moment you assume something to be true, whether consciously or unconsciously. These actions that follow are simply the bridge of incidents unfolding in a way that feels completely natural to you. This is why Neville emphasizes that you don't need to first force action or figure out how things will happen. Once you shift into the state of your wish fulfilled, movement happens effortlessly. You might take action, but it won't feel like deliberate effort. It will feel like the most natural thing in the world. It's never about doing to make something happen. It's about being. And from that state, action flows effortlessly. Do you want proof, my love? When you are in a state of being in the process of manifesting, meaning you feel like you're still trying, waiting, lacking, you will naturally be inspired to take actions that reflect that state. For example, you may feel compelled to do more techniques, repeat affirmations excessively, constantly check for signs. These actions feel inspired in the moment because they align with your inner state of lack and seeking. However, despite all of your efforts, you still fail to manifest what you want. Why? Because techniques themselves do not manifest. Your assumption does. So the actions you take are simply the result of what you already believe to be true. If you believe you are still in the process of manifesting, your reality will continue to reflect that process rather than the fulfillment of your desire. So, let's recap. Whether manifesting unconsciously or consciously, every action you take aligns with your underlying assumptions. When you assume your desire as already fulfilled, action happens effortlessly as part of that state. Instead of focusing on techniques or trying to make things happen, shift into the feeling of already having what you want. And let action unfold naturally, okay? Love you. Bye.